Yo. Sorry, a bit of a different video today. I am VOD reviewing myself. I was originally just gonna do it alone, but I figure I haven't uploaded anything recently, so I might as well record this and post that. The reason I haven't been, I'm not paying attention, by the way. That's why I end up in a Ward and Bebop lane on Victor. God help me. But I haven't really posted anything because what I've been working on is a probably about the same length as a normal video, but it's scripted. It's like an opinion piece on the item refresher. So as soon as that's done, I'm sure that'll be cool. Sorry, I just ate a hot dog.
An excellent choice.
Like the video, ha, I laughed. But I've been learning Wallbreaker Victor. It's odd. I've been trying to get better at Victor in general, but what you have to do on Victor is not what I want to do on Victor, and what I want to do on Victor isn't working in the current meta. So I've basically been learning a whole new Victor, ground up, you know, which I guess it could be worse. Victor's in an odd spot. Well, I guess the game's in an odd spot right now. Victor is just another victim of the current meta, where if you're not one of like the top 7 characters in the game, your character is bad. You know what I mean? You don't have any real agency in how the game goes if you're not like Lash, Apollo, Celeste, Nina, Silver, and like 2 others that I will think about later. I don't know. 7 probably. I think 7's pretty good right now. But yeah, I mean, it's just tough to be a Victor main in an everything else mains world. You know what I mean? But yeah, Wallbreaker Victor feels strong, I guess. Well, I wouldn't say it feels strong. It feels odd. I have a lot of trouble recognizing whether or not I'm having any real value on the way a match turns out when I'm playing Wallbreaker Victor. It feels like I am an accessory to somebody else's game. You know what I mean? Like, even here, I don't even get most objective damage. By the way, that Bebop uppercut move, complete bullshit. Single most overstated move in the entire game. But, I say but a lot. I haven't noticed that until just now. That's weird. Odd. Anyway, the 7 and the Lash basically win the game for the entire team, right? I don't even have most objective damage this game. I have 3rd most objective damage. 7 has the most, and I nearly tie with my pocket. But I don't know. But it's so hard to feel when you're getting genuine value on Wallbreaker Victor. And I guess it also doesn't help that I don't think I actually get any shrines this game. I get like 2 walkers and some base guardian damage. And then my 7 is at the point where he steamrolls the game.
If you need more protection, see the enemy.
And once that happens, you know, it's out of my hands at that point. But yeah, I mean, I think Gun Victor feels good enough. It's definitely feels a little better than Spear Victor early, and I think it's important to try out these other builds or other characters so that you have. I rotate way too early for buff here, by the way. Check this shit out. I have to rotate back and then just give them buff. God, I'm trash. But it's important to expand your horizons in what you know and what you've done, so that you can apply that knowledge to the character you want to be good at. If I want to play Spirit Victor, I should also know how to play Gun Victor. That way, in situations where I should be playing Gun Victor, I can play Gun Victor. Or I can play Gun Victor early, pivoting to Spirit Victor later, which is what I think I'm gonna do. Opening rounds, I honestly didn't believe it. It looked like an item that just like gave a couple good things and then wasn't that useful. But after trying it out, I'm converted. I get it now. I will probably be putting high velocity opening rounds into my Spirit Victor build, and then probably keeping it. God, at least until until escalating. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be a hybrid build, but who's counting? Miyamoto just uses ult here, by the way. What an asshole. I think my lane's going about as good as it could be, given who I'm laning into. I shouldn't even be in this lane in the first place. I'd be a lot better off in like a mid lane. I was gonna say, or a, I think that's yellow lane over there. But also, objectively not true that I'd be better in the yellow lane. Apollo Wraith just kind of shreds. Watch me fucking annihilate this Warden, by the way. That's part of what's getting me to believe in opening rounds. Like, holy shit, he just dies. Shout out to my pocket for that parry. And then Celeste shows up, balls just the pocket, and then leaves. I'm not entirely sure why, but you know, I dodge hook, I make it out, I rotate. You know, everything's fine. It's about what you could ask for a pick. This puts us above them in souls, or at least even. I don't know why my pocket is so poor, but you know, it's nice. I'm debating on whether or not to even post the video about Refresher, because as I've been like writing and rewriting, and what a hook, by the way. I can't believe that hits me. Thank God I'm Victor. As I've been working on the script and editing the video, I die there. Ain't that a shame? But as I've been working on the script and editing the video, I have been thinking about some advice my English teacher gave me back in high school. That was, you know, if you care about what you're writing about, you should be able to find a way to make others care about it. And I am struggling to find, in the current meta, I am struggling to find a reason that you should care about my opinions on Refresher. I'm not gonna say any of the contents of the video other than I talk about Refresher. They pause here for some reason. But let's pause for a bit. But those opinions about Refresher are largely inconsequential when it really doesn't matter what Victor builds right now. He's just kind of not good. So maybe all of this time I've spent writing was for nothing. Whatever. I'll live. I don't get paid for this. And also, by the way, I have vastly overestimated how good at editing I am. This has been a challenge to make look good and make it work, but I'm hoping it ends up like a really nice video, like a Leon Massey type video. Love that guy's videos; they're really good. I just kind of sit on this lane, shoving waves for a bit, and then eventually I take Walker. I think I'll take it in about 3 minutes. Mark your calendars. But, there it is again. Damn. I've never been so self-conscious about my word choice until I'm speaking into a camera while watching myself play. I say "but so much. Unbelievable. I gotta go back to English class and learn some new conjunctions. I gotta figure out how to link two phrases together, or link two thoughts together without the use of but. Maybe if I get better at talking, I will get better at making videos because I'll have more interesting things to say. I hate Bebop, by the way. I can't stand this Bebop character. I have him banned, but it feels like Bebop's just so popular as a character because he's so easy and and his sound design is great. Bebop's sound design is amazing. It feels good to put a bomb on someone. It feels good to hook someone. Even exploding uppercut feels good to hit. Which is probably why he's so damn popular. But also, he's so damn popular that you can't ban him. I have him banned. I've had him banned for weeks. And he's on the other team every single time. I have to keep playing against this Bebop character, and I don't want to do it. My duo, the Pocket, has the Apollo banned, by the way. Is this system even real?
I don't go selling these to just anyone.
The ban system was invented exclusively to ragebait Victor players who have an unfairly high number of bans, considering how weak the character is all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Is waiting to be claimed.
I get Walker here. Or they'll the Pocket to just leave because I will be able to get it. I don't know if this is a good death. It feels like a bad one because now Warden has money. But we do have Walker. So that's good. Here's where my Pocket's hiding, by the way. They get out of this. Can you believe it? Nobody fucking checks the closets anymore. But this urn's bad. We don't manage to get this urn, and I think I die after I rotate to it. So go back on to the person you all want to see. But there it is again. Oh my goodness.
I see viscous.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just kind of sit around on this urn for a bit, hoping to maybe work our way in, and then never actually do. I miss every shot on the Warden here. I play Victor and Lash because I don't have to aim. Well, I mean, I have decent aim, but the way you aim in Deadlock just never clicked with me. I could never get it down. It's a shame. Well, there's another death. What a respawn time on this one, because everyone's bad at my soul level now. I think I probably should just, in the future, recognize if it's a bad urn, and if it is a bad urn, I should just not even rotate, or leave a little bit earlier than I did. I think next I go sit around on yellow for a bit and attempt to take it at some point. Classic Victor stuff. I don't know, I think Wallbreaker Victor is fine. It feels like Wallbreaker Victor isn't being played because people want to play Wallbreaker Victor. It feels like Wallbreaker Victor is being played because what else are you gonna play in the meta right now? Victor's such a non-factor of the meta that all you can do is walk at the stationary. I should have turned Aura off ages ago, by the way. I'm so used to Aura being my main form of damage, and like the Aura uptime being so important that I'm realizing a lot of the time when I've played Wallbreaker Victor recently, I'll just hold Aura up while it's not doing anything for me. And I think a lot of I see a lot of people who don't actually play Victor, like at all, are a lot better about this than me. Some of them are not, but you know, I'll see people pick up gun items on Victor and then just not touch their aura in an entire fight, especially if they don't have the tier 3, which, you know, maybe I should think about doing. Nice walker take. That's 2 walkers, so I get 7 some money. I think it's good, but I think 7 also gets the walker there without my help, kind of regardless of if I'm there or not. So I think my actual impact on this match has been 1 walker and a single warded kill at the start of the game, which didn't even matter because the warden's at 8k anyway. I'd like to believe that Wallbreaker Victor came about as something that, like, I think it was Zariel who did it first. Might have been, like, Zariel or Rusty or any of the usual suspects. But, there it is again. I can't keep doing this.
Little protection goes a long way.
And when they started doing it, I don't think it was because... I think Zariel probably wanted to do it. Zariel seems like the kind of guy who would be really into the idea of Wallbreaker Victor, fairly regardless of how Victor was playing at the time. No offense to Zariel, he seems like a great guy. I liked his video about the erosion of Victor's identity a lot. I think it was very good. I think it touched on a lot of them. I hold Aura up for way too long here. Again,
I didn't want it to come to this.
I definitely need to... I think in the next match I'm going to play, I'm going to make a goal to not hold Aura up like that, and I don't need to be. I then proceed to push for some base guardians. I don't get them. I do get some damage, though. I don't have tier 3 Aura here, so I don't think I should be turning it on. Especially since I can't get close enough to deal significant damage with Aura. I essentially just have it on to satisfy, like, chimp brain that says playing Victor, turn Aura on. But if I can stop doing that, then I could... Holy shit, I could have killed that Wraith. I didn't see it at the time, I assumed. But that Wraith is 1 fucking health. With no ult. I could have just killed her. Okay, well that's an awareness problem that I'm going to have to pay attention to in the future. I hope the patch is soon. I'd be very satisfied if the patch was within a month. If I could get, like, some semblance of idea of when the patch is, I'd be a lot happier with the state Victor's in. Well, maybe not happy, but content. I'd say content is the word I'm looking for. The idea that I won't have to do this much longer would be nice. But I figure I will have to do this much longer. By the way, this Viscus is a freak. He stays on this side lane for, like, the rest of the game. Just because he doesn't like me. Go away! I can't exactly switch to yellow lane because Warden's over there, and he'll fucking shred me. So I just have to contend with this Viscus for the next, like, 10 minutes. He misses a team fight that results in us getting mid because he's not there to support his team, and they all die. Just because he's trying not to let me get like base guardians, which admirable goal. But you gotta give up at some point, you know what I mean? At some point we can't keep doing this. You know, I like dancing the tango as much as the next person. You know, the Viscus doesn't know how to dip and, you know, 2 left feet. I can't dance, is what I'm trying to say. I think we'll get there eventually. I want to stream more. I've been thinking about streaming more often, but every time I think about streaming, I think about my internet problems and how bad it tends to be whenever I try. So, and then I don't stream, and then I feel bad about how I'm not streaming when I could be, and how I don't really have anything better to be doing. Especially since this video is taking me a million years. It's only taking me about 10 days. It's not that big of a deal. But I don't know. I'm just working on stuff. I keep starting projects, not finishing them, and then moving on to a new thing to start. It feels bad, but I'll get there. Viscus should be leaving for Earn at this point, by the way. He should not still be here ruining the game. So I guess that's some impact I have. I keep the Viscus around long enough for him to throw the game. I should be parrying these Viscus punches. It's hard for me to remember that you can parry those. But yeah, Viscus isn't there. I'm not at that team fight either, but I don't have Spellslinger or Berserker, so what good am I in a team fight? I'm just here to take objectives. I make a mistake coming up when they go mid, where I shove the wave in and then leave to try and get to mid. I should probably just continue to push. Can I mark up the map? No, I cannot. Well, worth a shot.
I'm on my own. I need to be careful.
Mistakes like that aren't super important in a game where you win, right? Like, at this point, my 7 has so much money, I don't think it's possible to lose this game. However, in a game where I'm losing, and this is like the first crumb of advantage we get, a mistake like that could potentially cost the game. I should be pushing for those base guardians. I should be getting the objectives. I should be working towards getting a shrine. I just harassed the Celeste here, by the way. I don't really do anything major. And then Warden shows up, and I run. Another Bodacious Bases classic. Amazing. I foolishly dragged them all the way to my pocket for no reason. I think I was just being a dick. I think we both make it out here, so who cares, but could have been a lot worse. I could have just lost us 2 rejuves there. In the future, I should definitely make an effort to not run towards my pocket. Who's doing doubles when I have 3 people chasing me. This is where I start feeling really bad about playing Wallbreaker Victor, because I haven't had any tangible impact in like 10 minutes, maybe 13. And that's rough. What a hook, by the way. I hate this Bebop character. Hook seems super impressive until you play Bebop and realize that shit is a billion. It's like one of the biggest projectiles in the entire game. It's huge. It's so big. I hate it. Not a fan. Huge kill. That's an ego boost. I did all the work on that Celeste. Mark my words. I don't know if I'm going to do this again, if at all. I think a video like this, outside of my normal repertoire of what I do, is fine. I just need something to fill space so that people don't think I'm dead. So something like this is alright. I die here. I was gonna say I almost die here, but I do just die here. A huge rejuve usage. I think my build is dead. I think I should switch. Probably slowing bullets out for intensifying mag. Maybe rapid recharge, but sorry, recharging rush, but the idea of only having one jump start displeases.
Pull back!
a lot of my build is built around stuff that not having displeases me. You know what I mean? Like, I build substam on Victor every single game because not having that kind of mobility on Victor does displease me. I do not want it. I built Recharging Rush into this build because only having one jump start for 90% of the game felt bad. It felt like it wasn't going to work out for me. It doesn't really matter, though. I think either one could have worked. I think slowing bullets is what I'd change out if I had to. I'm just upkeeping my spell slinger here. That's good.
Headed to Greenwich.
Probably don't have to hold it up this long. Jesus. Testing the turn. Kinda? I don't remember what happens here. Gordon dies. Oh, no, I do remember. I hyperline this Apollo. Owned. That pretty much wins the game. What do you think about it? The Apollo being dead there after a hyperline is enough of an advantage to cause us to show game. I die naturally because I'm garbage, but having that 2-pick advantage makes it really easy for us to win the game, I think. Let's just watch the pocket as we play ourselves out here. Look at all those missed shots. Shout out TTV Drew. Can't hit a shot to save your life. Owned. I don't know. I probably won't put too much editing into this video. I guess you will have known if I put too much editing into this video. I think I don't like Wallbreaker Victor. It feels bad. I hope the patch is soon so that I don't have to play this build that feels bad for much longer. These are the stats, in case anyone was wondering. They're not pretty. This is one of my first games on the build. I'm just not used to it, so 13k player damage. Hoorah! That's about all there is to say on the matter. Watch all my videos 1,000 times. Peace out.